All right, I'm gonna try to make some shoyu fish, aka soy sauce fish. I'm using salmon today. You can use black or white pepper. I don't have any white pepper right now, so I'm just gonna use some black pepper. There we go. And then, how much soy sauce do you use? I don't know. I just put a little bit at a time here. Because you can marinate the fish ahead of time, but I think it's going to end up being too salty if you do that. All right, now I'm going to also put some jalapenos. You can do it to taste. Usually I put a lot, but if you're cooking for people that don't eat spicy, you can do maybe just half. Then I also do a lot of green onions. Don't like onions, you can put less or put none. Here we go. Okay, this is what it looks like after about 5 minutes. How long it takes to cook depends on how much fish you're cooking, obviously. I think this is a little bit more than a pound right here, but let's add, looks like it's cooked pretty well, but I'm gonna add a little bit more ingredients on top. Okay, I'm gonna use some rice wine. It's called mijo in Chinese here. Here we go, a little bit of rice wine. At first I was a little concerned that the rice wine might be flammable in the toaster oven here, but I think it doesn't have enough concentration. I think it's only like 20% alcohol. So I think it's a little bit more, it would probably be more of a fire risk. I've cooked it a few times before and I haven't had any problems with it, so I think it's fine. Hopefully. We'll find out, I guess. Okay, so I added a little bit more soy sauce here and some rice wine. It's been about 15 minutes, should be almost done. I think I did put a little bit too much rice wine. A little bit more soy sauce, and I think it's just about done. We'll cook it for maybe 5 more minutes. It's looking and smelling pretty good right now. Let's give it a try. I'm gonna eat mine with some rice. I didn't have time to cook any veggies today, but usually it goes well with veggies as well. All right, let's give this fish a try. Not a big fish guy. My favorite fish is probably salmon. And I really don't know how to cook a whole fish. So these fillets are pretty handy. Not bad. Soy sauce really gives the fish a umami flavor. Delicious. The spiciness from the jalapeno is a good combination with the soy sauce. And then you got extra flavor from the green onions. They all melt together really well. You get caught a jalapeno there. I was gonna say, you know, you can adjust the spice level depending on what your preference is. I actually really like spice. I can only tolerate maybe moderate spicy, but if I have work the next day, which I do tomorrow, I usually try not to eat spicy food due to possible repercussions. But I would say this is I only threw like I only use maybe like one very small jalapeno. Usually I'll use like two to three jalapenos. I have to say most foods are tastier if you add a little spice. Really good. You know, healthy food. You got your fish protein. Lots of flavor. Can't really taste too much of the rice wine because all the alcohol cooks off. But I think there's a little bit of it, but there's not much rim in it. It's all you can add. I just like add a little extra wine in the oven. Because that mixes with the soy sauce you put in and makes it's kind of the base of the sauce. And then any extra sauce you have, I just pour it over the rice, makes it super tasty. I definitely have to say this is one of my favorite fish dishes. I give this like 9.5, maybe even 10. Super tasty, easy to make. You can try it with a different fish. I've never tried it with anything other than salmon. But yeah, try adding some veggies next time. See if it makes it a little bit better. I'm sure it does, but just on a little time crunch right now because I still got work to do. But yeah, awesome, tasty, easy dish. Give it a try. Shoyu Salmon. Thanks for joining, guys. Click on the next video.